Hello, everybody. Welcome in and welcome back to episode number 127 of the 3 Count Out podcast. My name is Era, and joining me this week, as always, the Detroit boys, Jackal and Mike. Gotta put a little French on it because we're in Paris this week. Oui, bonjour. That's all I got.
Oh, Paris? There's only one thing we need to do. We need to... Let's go. Come on, we're going right now.
Huh?
But I just sat down.
Yeah,
Where are we going?
You're also sweaty as shit, all right? So you can just kind of...
No, I took a shower.
No. We don't actually have tickets to go to Paris either. You just gotta close your eyes and imagine. That's way too much. Yeah, it's way too much money. Wait, not on my dime.
I feel...
Or we could save our money and go to the second most explosive thing to happen on 9/11. And that's the AAA pay-per-view.
Oh. Do I still need the little rat that's pulling on my ball hair right now, or no?
What?
I mean, if you like it, yeah,
Isn't
go
that the
for
Disney movie? Like a big...
Except it just makes you make content instead of
Oh, that explains it.
What version of Ratatouille did you watch?
Don't ask him those type of questions. You don't want to know the answer.
Rat in her booty.
Was that a VHS?
No.
Let me see that. Somebody write over that.
Rat in her booty. That's exactly what it was.
Also, I want to plug this now before I forget, because I'm tired. To the dude that commented on the last clip you made, like cosmic whimsical, whatever the fuck, cosmic whimsy dragon or some stupid shit like that. He commented after we talked about the fact that Liv Morgan is in the Queen of the Ring tournament. He's like, God, have you guys only been watching for like the last 2 years? Have you ever heard of a double champion? Which is the dumbest fucking take I've ever heard. Rhea is the other champion, and there's nothing going on SmackDown. Do you really think they're going to take a belt off of Rhea, give Liv 2, when they said, and I quote, the only storyline we have for Liv so far is with when Stephanie McClure comes back, but she's injured, so.
Yeah. Also, hi, guy that edited the clip. I left the guy, there's a caption in there where I say that Liv is a double champ. That'd be a bad idea. It's not that we haven't heard of double champs. It's that Liv is not the type of person to be a double champ. Dominic Mysterio was a double champ. He had the AAA Mega Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. Of course we've heard of it. We've been doing this podcast for how many years? Go back and we talked about Mercedes Moné. We talk about more than just WWE too. It's nothing against... I don't think the WWE Women's Division has the depth to have a single belt. I think they need to have 2 belts right now so that way they have something to fight for, because the women have no stories. Their story is just the typical pro wrestler. I want gold. I want a championship. Of course you want gold and you want a championship. It's pro wrestling. Of course you fucking want a championship. But like, there's nothing else happening in these divisions. They need these titles. They needed the Intercontinental Championship because they only had 5 minutes every week on Netflix for the women. They needed more stuff like this.
They do need it. Not getting it though. They're not
Well,
getting
no.
it.
Yeah, no.
They're not fucking getting it. Whether they need it or not, it's not happening regardless. The whole thing just seems so asinine to me, because the way that Liv and Stephanie had one of the most well-built matches going into Mania, Rhea and Jade had one of the worst built matches, but ended up having one of the best matches at Mania. And they've really kind of done nothing with Liv at all, and then stuck Rhea in a 6-woman feud with the Pussy Destroyers. And we're sitting here complaining about how, Jade had the title for 100+ days and didn't have any defenses. Liv's at the halfway point. Liv is at the halfway point, 50 days with nothing. We're going to wait for Stephanie. Oh, Okay, great. What about the rest of the 3 hours of the programming? What about all the other pay-per-views that have no women on it already? Oh, we're just going to keep running. We're just going to run Becky Lynch into the ground before she ends up just walking away and just going to be a mom and riding off into the sunset. Oh, good. We're
Well,
just
wait.
Oh, what?
There's Bailey. Oh no, she's in
No, it's
AAA.
not. No, it's
She's
not.
she's in AAA, getting more over in AAA than she ever was in WWE, cutting a full promo in Spanish.
Mhm.
Learning the language. Getting over.
Pamela, she's from San Diego, that area, man. She's all about it. I just think it is so asinine when you have essentially the 3 women of Judgment Day, because I'll even throw in Raquel and Roxanne at this point as well. To here you go. It's a big old tournament. Here's stuff to do. Here's stuff to do. When the prize of the tournament, sure, it's Queen of the Ring. It's so prestigious. Oh my God, how could I forget? It's so prestigious. The prize of that tournament is a title shot.
At SummerSlam.
Why are you putting in the person who the winner would go after into the tournament and not really doing like an angle with that?
Yeah.
It's confusing. It's Chat GPT going, oh, perfect. Here's a list of the 16 most popular women in WWE right now. Here are all of your entrants for the Queen of the Ring tournament. You're welcome, Hunter.
Yep. Bingo bongo. Because, spoiler alert, Raw did happen already. It is in Paris. She won her match, so she's going on to the next round.
Crazy.
Beat Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, and Becky Lynch.
Who's do we know who she's going up against in the semis, or is that to be determined on Friday?
Oh.
All right. You
I think Friday.
let's see. Check my various.
And if they don't finally, too many years late, pull the trigger on breaking up the Judgment Day and have one of them attack her, I'm assuming Stephanie does and ruins her shot, something stupid like that. In the same way Oba Femi's probably going to lose, right?
No, I still stand by my statement last week that Oba Femi is gonna do both. He's going to win the King of the Ring, and he's going to retire Brock Lesnar, because a lot of people I kind of forgot this fact. SummerSlam is 2 nights.
Yes.
You could have him do King of the Ring one night and retire Brock Lesnar. And maybe that's the story going into King of the Ring, is that he's so beat up by his 30 seconds of German suplexes by Brock Lesnar from the night before.
Oh, no.
Brock Lesnar pulled out all of the piss and pissed all over the ring. And now Oba Femi's all slippy. Can he win the King of the Ring?
Gross.
Maybe.
Don't say slippy. Ugh. That just made my butthole feel a little slippy.
But no, I
Ugh.
still stand by my pick that Oba Femi is going to be the King of the Ring and is going to retire Brock Lesnar. And Chad Gable's going to watch it all from catering in his hometown.
So,
hey, they have shown him on both shows so far, so I'm sure he's going to do something.
He's friends with Rey Mysterio.
Although, I'll be honest again. Spoiler alert, because Raw already happened. The Intercontinental title match happens with Penta and Rey Mysterio. Banger fucking match, of course, because Rey's still injecting those stem cells like they're water. And Penta just puts on a good match. Well, then Ethan Page and Rusev come out, attack them, of course. Dragon Lee goes to make the save, gets hurt, and who else comes down? Chad Gable. So thrown immediately into the mid card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Off of the highest rated WWE match of all time.
Yeah.
Back in the Intercontinental, baby.
People are constantly this week talking about the ceiling for Chad Gable. Where could he go coming off of WWE's fucking best TKOs, I'll say, best match of 2026 is this match. That's including WWE, that's including NXT, that's including AAA, anything TKO owns. This was the best match of the year so far. Hey, man, good for you. Give us that mask back. You're going to go sit in catering. We got a nice spicy hot Intercontinental Championship. By the way, you're going to come back as one of the biggest faces in the company because people have wanted to see you in any opportunity forever. But you got to be heel to go up against the Intercontinental Champion. So someone's turning? Are they going to turn Gable again immediately? I don't know.
No.
They put him right back in the fucking mid-card. Give him the fucking Alpha Academy theme. Have him go out there. Thank you. Thank you.
Spoiler alert. Guess what theme he came out to?
Exactly. I know. I did
Good.
watch this.
Good.
Chad Gable, the issue with Chad Gable is not his ceiling in the WWE. Chad Gable's issue in the WWE is that he is in the WWE. If he goes to any other company, he's a star. If he goes to AEW, he's a star. If he was in Ring of Honor, star. TNA, star. Anywhere he goes, he's Kurt Angle. When he gets to the WWE, Triple H is like, I don't know how to book dudes that are under 6 foot. Go.
ChatGPT. How do I do small
I'll
Kurt
do
Angle?
Gable.
Shorty I'm
G,
surprised
baby.
Shorty G was fucking writing on the wall because that's the most over that he has ever fucking been, has been with Shorty G, or at least over with management, has been with Shorty G. The Chad Gable's problem is the WWE itself. JBL called Chad Gable the best wrestler of this generation. And he's sitting and catering.
Obviously, he's
Lifting with
talking
Otis
about
on Twitch
WWE
again.
because I don't know about all that, but
But still, okay, so, all right, the best wrestler in WWE of this generation. So better than Roman, Cena wrestled in this generation, better than Randy Orton. Chad Gable's a great wrestler, yes, but if he's booked in the fucking mid-card to be the fucking comedy dude that can throw a suplex, that's all he's going to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we've seen what they can do with other super talented people, i.e. Ilya and Carmelo.
Nothing with them right now.
Is Ilya still hurt?
Probably. I don't know. Every now and then I see him and I'm like, Ilya? And then he's gone again.
Just chilling.
Of those men could have been used in the King of the Ring that's going alongside the Queen of the Ring tournament, because I have everything.
Carmelo was in it. He didn't win.
I have everything pulled up right here to update the brackets. Going back to the women real quick. It is Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez on one side of the semis. Liv Morgan
I wonder who's going to win.
is going to go up against either Sol Ruca, Lyra Valkyria, Charlotte Flair, or Jade Cargill to determine the
and Sol
other
and Lyra
combatant.
happened today.
They face off in an Intercontinental match. Spoiler, Sol wins.
Oh, but not Queen of the Ring.
No,
The fuck did you?
no, because they have a fatal 4-way. No, I have a mark on my arm.
You have a mark on your arm.
I didn't notice it until I raised my arm, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Would you look
Mike's
at
like,
that?
God damn, look at my biceps in the shot.
Oh yeah, Queen of the Ring.
No, because even my doctor, me and my doctor both looked at my weight, and I was like, "No, I don't see it anymore. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't see that."
Didn't see it.
Somebody needs to lose some weight.
No. Somebody needs to lose some weight, but that somebody is not on the men's King of the Ring tournament because the one semi match is set. Obafemi taking on Dirty Dom Mysterio,
Mm-hmm.
and Javon Evans will be going up against either Finn Balor, Royce Keys, LA Knights, or the Yeet Man Coming, Jey Uso, to determine.
Ends up being Jey Uso. I am going to poop my pants with the anger of 1,000 men.
There's two heads of the table, Oos.
To finish my segue, to tie everything in completely and fully, I feel like Chad Gable could have easily, if the timetables worked out a little bit more, I feel like this would have been a perfect spot to be able to give the limelight to Chad. Like, and then some. Like, it's perfect. Cleans up in the fatal 4-way, rolls over in the semis, and at the finals in Saudi, Does a fucking excellent goddamn performance, ultimately to lose to what I think is going to happen. Because to tie this back, nope, Sami Zayn's not involved in the King of the Ring tournament.
Oh, I thought you said Saudi, and that's why.
He's not. He's not in the world title picture anymore. It's
going to be in Saudi.
Well,
to tie this
he
back
said that
earlier.
I'll talk about that in a second.
To what Mr. Era said.
Yes.
Yes, SummerSlam is a 2-night event. Yes, Obafemi theoretically could do both nights. You are absolutely correct in that statement. However, I am here with another Jackal spoiler prediction, whatever. Not been right about the past couple of few, but I think this makes too much sense to happen. Right. You know, it's the usual bit of me.
I'm pretty wrong, but
I'm usually wrong,
for
but
great listening content.
His autism only goes towards football and wrestling theme songs.
I love it when I watch Mike react to all of my awful bad news, but because I'm telling you right now, it's not.
You know, the problem is I am within driving distance to come smack you.
Yes, he is. And after what I'm about to say, you may want to. Because the original slate for the King of the Ring tournament, spoilers, this was back 3-4 months ago, recently, but not, 6 months ago. It was going to be Seth Rollins taking on Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight Championship because that's the match that they wanted to do originally at WrestleMania. However, be the injuries as they may, they pivoted. And
I thought they wanted Seth and Braun at Mania originally.
No. I think the original pivot, because it was going to be a little bit more of a slower burn to get to Seth and Braun, like I'm assuming having division maybe play out a little bit longer instead of having it burn up and fizzle fucking 2 weeks after it was formed,
Braun back to the tag division, not doing anything
pretty
anymore.
Much, God bless, man. Get the fuck out of here. That match is not going to happen. That match is now off the table because, as we all assumed, we thought that Obafemi was going to be tied up with Gunther. No, Obafemi not tied up with Gunther. Gunther tied up with Brock Lesnar at this year's SummerSlam. And it looks like that is not happening as well either because Cody and Gunther had a little bit of a dirty finish, and Gunther's a bit of an angry boy. So I'm going to take a wild shot in the dark and guess that Saudi between those two is going to have a dirty finish as well. So it's going to be some fucking fucked up combo of Cody, Gunther, and Sammy at SummerSlam. So that gets Gunther out of the picture. Brock in Italy, 1 + 1 = you're done. Cute, man, cute. Oba has won. Brock has won. WWE is trying to seem more like a sport now. The NBA playoffs and the Stanley Cup Finals are going on at the moment. It's a best of 7. You got to do a best of 3. Yeah, so someone has to win the rubber, and it's in Brock's hometown. So my thought process is Obafemi is going to run the fuck over Dom Mysterio. It's not even going to be close. It's going to be fed. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be disgusting.
He said Dom's going to call him daddy.
Oh, he might. He might after what I think he's going to do to him. I think he makes the finals, no problem. But once they make it to Saudi, there's going to be a little bit of a piss boy getting involved because you're not going to have Lesnar show up on a random fucking Netflix taping when there's a pay-per-view coming up here soon enough because Triple H... We could have a moment take place on a Netflix. Instead, I'd rather have it happen at a pay-per-view. And there's no place that loves Brock Lesnar more outside of Minneapolis than the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. I think Brock shows up at the finals in Saudi at King of the Ring, fucks over Oba. That gets Oba pissed off. Oba has his reasoning to come back up and fight the beast one more time to give us Oba and Brock at SummerSlam. I'm not going to fucking predict if that's going to be the end for Brock. It should be. I don't know. The man apparently likes money too much. But, oh, what's this? I may hear you ask. But, Jackal, who's Obafemi's opponent going to be? Who's Obafemi's opponent going to be? Is it going to be Javon Evans or someone who wins the Fatal 4-Way? Is it going to be someone who had a SummerSlam main event with Roman Reigns in Detroit? Since Seth Rollins is not going to be involved now, and it really makes no sense for LA Knight to be there. It makes no sense for Royce Keys to be there, and I couldn't.
It makes some sense for LA Knight to be there.
It does.
Yeah, but Royce versus Oba would be a good match.
I'm talking about Royce
Big
versus
meaty man
Oba.
slapping meat.
I'm talking about the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns. I'm thinking.
Royce can be World Heavyweight Champion.
I'm thinking.
No, not. He already lost to Tala Tonga. How is he in another match? Oh, that was just a regular match. That's right.
Yeah, there's nothing.
He lost to Tala Tonga. He's not winning the fucking belt. Anyways.
I think they run back Jay and Roman at SummerSlam.
That is one of those because I had already agreed with the fuck over Oba thing. If Jay wins, I will smack you on your stream while you're like mid.
It's not going to be Javon. It's not going to be Javon. Javon in the main event doesn't move tickets for me at all. I love Javon to death, but that makes like no.
Well, yeah, but
sense.
You don't watch Raw.
Exactly. So take my words with a grain of salt. Don't
Would
listen
that
to your
make
own
Jey Uso the foot of the table?
No, I think that makes him like the armchair.
Because they still have all this
maybe the spoon.
Jey Uso.
Because you have the head of the table. What's the other side of a table called?
The ass of the table.
The ass of the table? The ass of the table, Jey Uso. I like that.
Table?
That fits. The ass of the table, the cock of the table.
The
taint of the table.
Also, just goes to show you the quality of this person right now, even after winning at WrestleMania. I already forgotten the fourth man in the Fatal 4-Way this Friday, Finn Balor.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's not gonna win. He'll probably get screwed over. I could see, because they've been doing this LA Knight storyline forever now. I wouldn't be surprised if it was him, but he did the CVV interview, so Before that, I wouldn't have been surprised if they put him in the match to have him lose again.
Absolutely. Good things come to those who wait. Don't worry. Just keep waiting. We're
on what?
Year
4 or 5?
Just keep waiting. Just keep waiting, Max Dupree. Just keep waiting.
Actually, could you speak quieter and like effeminate? But you don't have to go too effeminate because I know you can't go that effeminate. But could you speak quieter though? No one else get to that part in the interview?
No, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
No, that CVV interview was...
It was awkward. Whoa. It was kind of awkward.
Yeah, I never thought I'd hear LA Knight say that he just wants to retire silently on a beach and just walk away from everything. He was like, yeah, when I'm done, I'm just going to be done. I'm just going to leave. And it's like, damn, bro, what happened to you?
Okay.
What the, like, that's a trauma response.
He got a little more real than CVV even thought. I think he's been angry for a long time, and this is just that.
Yeah.
Instead of holding it in and being professional like a lot of people are, I think it slid out more than it was supposed to.
Well, I think some of that was also calculated because they did that interview in the WWE headquarters with WWE talent relations, like right there.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Oh, so
that was him.
So you're telling me it's going to be on Unreal Season 3?
Oh my God, it is going to be an Unreal bullshit. God.
Either Unreal, but with LA Knight, I really don't know because again, in that interview, they talked about how they filmed him for Unreal after the botch, and he was talking to Triple H and Gorilla, and Triple H was like, "Yeah, don't worry about it, blah 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 blah," and he didn't know that he was being filmed. So it's like I don't know. Do they film him twice without him knowing? Because then that kind of.
Oh no, I'm not saying he didn't know. I'm saying he said that stuff because
a gimmick? It doesn't feel like a gimmick. It feels. It feels as somebody who also their boss doesn't give a shit about them and the work that they're doing. Kind of feels similar. I feel bad for LA Knight.
Unreal has made WWE actively worse.
Oh yeah. Because everything with them is fucking reality TV now.
Yeah, it's fucking garbage. Ugh. So bad. And then you don't know, it's like a worse version of you don't know what's real or fake. It's more you don't know if it's wrestling or they're filming it for Unreal now. And it makes it worse.
Because it's all just fucking fabricated. It's all fucking, it's real. It's fucking not. Peyton Manning is in the back going, all right, guys, I got an idea. How about we make WWE seem a little more real, but we also still know exactly all what's fucking going on. because they don't spend time on the fact of shit that's real. 9 times out of 10, look, it's so real. We have a camera set up in the interview in the production meeting. Look, we have a camera set up on Triple H. Look, we have a camera set up on Road Dogg being the fucking the village idiot, and everybody gets to point and laugh at Road Dogg. Look, we get to look at Chris Park act like a sniveling bitch for 45 minutes. Look, it's so real. Guys, it's so real. Look, Penta's in his hometown. Look, it's so real. What the fuck is Paul Heyman? I really hate this show. You're not fucking showing anything. What the fuck is there to hate?
There's one thing that I desperately hope that they cover on Unreal. This is the only thing I want to watch, and that is Danhausen's very real ability to influence the NBA Finals. That is the only thing that I want. I want them to cover
just his
real stuff
general,
because then like that shit, WWE has no fucking control over, and they're just like,
nope.
You fucking open up your Cameo and start taking bids from like anybody that'll give you $20. Just fucking take it. And if the Knicks win, he's going to be praised as a god. There's no other way to put it.
They might build a statue of
They might just put the face paint on the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, no, he's gonna be the next time. When's the next time they're in Madison Square Garden?
Tonight. At the time of recording.
Raw, WWE.
Raw?
When's the next time they're?
I thought you meant the fucking.
Is
Knicks.
it the holidays? No. The Knicks tonight's game 3. The Knicks in 4, by the way, but tonight's game 3. Probably the holidays.
Missile drop kick to Lyra and kicked her square in like the fucking neck. So it didn't look pleasant.
It is funny you bring that up because there is a Saturday night's main event sent for July 18th, 2026, emanating from the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden.
If the Knicks win the NBA Finals, Danhausen needs to have an entire episode of Saturday night's main event dedicated to him, where they just put him in every single fucking segment.
It won't, but
fucking give us 3 hours of Danhausen. Give it out. It's so fucking insane that shit like this happens, and they're still like, yeah, give Danhausen like 2 minutes of TV time and have him throw out T-shirts with some random dude from the fucking parking lot.
They took my T-shirt gun, so here's my T-shirt gun.
They took his T-shirt gun. That was like 2 months ago. What happened to the science experiment that he was doing? We made a whole clip about Full Housing, and now I want Full Housing. Where's the science experiment? Did they lose him in customs?
Probably.
I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking ChatGPT forgot about that.
Hard.
They're not gonna take it overseas. It's all in America still.
If it winds up, I legitimately saw that they were thinking that people were saying it was gonna be like Enzo Amore or fucking what's his name, Baron Corbin. Oh no, and now they just keep delaying this shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, probably because they need to hire the fucker, probably because they were on Twitter and they were like, oh my god, Baron Corbin would be a great idea. Put him in the face paint. Hey, Baron Corbin, will you sell your soul?
I got it now.
Who is it, Mike?
It's the guy that called his boss a cuck and is now released. Steve Macklin. He just got released from TNA. He called his boss a cuck about 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Wasn't that the dude?
Wait, who did he?
Forgotten Sons brother, like, said some. Wasn't that the one that said some fuck shit on Twitter and then
Who did he call it cuck?
No, he wasn't the one that said the fuck shit. It was the jacked one that did. He was the one that said all the racist shit.
Oh, he was just a part of it.
Jackson Riker or some shit like that.
Riker, that's who it was.
I have not heard that name in fucking forever. Jesus Christ.
No, Steve Macklin was in TNA for about a cup of coffee. Didn't like the way directions were going. Called the boss, the head of the company, a cuck, and is now out of the company.
Well,
He would have worked so much better with Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins fame.
Do you think he would wear the Danhausen face paint?
I don't think so.
Would Billy Corgan wear the Danhausen face
No,
paint?
he
Fuck
absolutely
yeah,
wouldn't.
he would.
What about Steve Macklin?
Billy Corgan, maybe.
Billy Corgan would.
I wanted to be Omos. I wanted to be Omos.
I don't
I'll accept
know
nothing else. If it's not
I don't know if
Omos
they
and Danhausen face paint, this will be the first dropped ball of Danhausen's WWE career.
I don't even know if they still do it anymore, because when was the last time it was actually seen? Like 3 weeks ago? 4 weeks ago?
Before they went international.
Elton Prince.
His neck's like fucking a bajillion pieces.
But it would just fuck with Kit Wilson. So I just thought it would be funny. Even though I don't know. Kit Wilson lost and is now just poof gone. So I don't know.
Well, isn't he also injured?
Is he injured now too? Jesus.
I thought he was hurt because he got cursed and then he got hurt. Another
Damn,
one, man.
that curse is for real.
Danhausen's curse is real. You got to cover this shit on Unreal because this is the only stuff that we know. It's not kayfabe anymore. It's unreal. It's not real. It's unreal.
Well, hey, soft pivot. You think the Madden curse is real?
We'll find out. We'll find out because we got through. Eagles got through our year. Saquon,
God.
I don't think I don't know if
God.
I'd say the Madden curse happened to Saquon, but I don't know.
I would say
I think we got out as I think the Saquon's magical presence offset the Madden curse just a little bit. You know, not like a full curse.
This
Like
season
a
wasn't
full-
great.
That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't like a full Madden curse, but it also wasn't 2025 Saquon.
I think your Madden curse came in the shape of a portly man that got his house TP'd. That's what I think your fucking Madden curse was. Just
That's very true.
Inept fucking brain dead moron calling plays. That's the Madden curse. That's a very Kevin Patullo shaped size
Or
curse.
apparently something that happened. This came out after we recorded last week. But
oh dear God! You saying that? Yep. All right, let's go. Come on.
I just wanna talk about this real quick. It has come out. The AJ Brown drama is completely out there. Would you, gentlemen, like to know what AJ Brown's problem was?
Lay it on me.
So,
thick and
Herpes.
On week 4, a game that we
not
won,
herpes.
he requested a trade from the Eagles and was denied. Apparently, the reason why he requested a trade is because him and Hassan Reddick were both cheating on their significant others with the same side chick, and that made him upset. It made him more upset that Jalen Hurts would not be on his side because Jalen Hurts was too concerned with winning football. And AJ Brown got upset that Jalen Hurts was too focused on football. He was too football autistic to give a shit about AJ Brown and Hassan Reddick fucking the same side chick. And that pissed off AJ Brown, and that's why he doesn't like Jalen Hurts anymore, and that's why they're not friends.
Sometimes when pigs fly, there's forks in yards, and you got to go over them.
Now,
Thanks, Jalen Hurts.
I'm telling you that story. I saw that story come across my Twitter as AJ Brown and Jalen Hurts no longer friends because of cheating scandal. And I went, what the fuck did Jalen Hurts do? Jalen Hurts did nothing. He just wanted to play football. And he went, hey, man, I don't care what you guys are doing. If you want to ruin your marriages, ruin your marriage, but just be there when I throw the football. And AJ Brown was like, dog, you're supposed to be on my side. And that's the whole crux of this. And now AJ Brown's a Patriot. And he can fucking deal with whatever is going to happen there.
Yeah. They know something about cheating.
Yeah, his head coach cheats just as much as AJ does right now. My God.
Well, that's why he went. He was like, hey,
Yeah.
Listen, maybe they can share the same side chick.
I need somebody on my side that understands what I'm going through.
Exactly.
Coach
Vrabel, you got me.
This guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he pulled out to like welcome him, or do you think he walked in with like still on her?
No. I know exactly what happened. He was still fucking the Shake Shack's wife, and he made the Shake Shack guy go over and shake AJ Brown's hand while he was still screwing his wife. You know.
So speaking of, they talk about this on the radio here. You've probably heard it,
Yes, they do.
Jackal.
Yes, they do.
Aaron, do you think that either one, the Shake Shack guy is a cuck, which would probably also make Mike Vrabel's wife one, a cuck queen, I think is what it's called. Or do you think this is one of those things where like they never really talked about it, but literally just everybody's fucking everybody? Like they're off cheating somewhere, these two are cheating over here, and it's just Vrabel and what's her face are just too stupid, and they kept on getting seen. Meanwhile, Shake Shack guy's like 5 knuckles deep into a prostitute. Vrabel's wife is over there fucking the pool boy.
You know, I never thought about it. I would assume he's probably getting cucked. Then again,
he's introducing new burgers.
That's the thing. No one really seems too concerned about this. You know, they don't really seem too concerned about their marital infidelity. So maybe it is just an everybody fucking everybody situation. Just, you know, keep yourself happy, I guess. But if that's the case and they're consenting, then I guess. But
look at him. That is allegedly the face of a cuck right there. I can see that man being a cuck.
Because here's the thing, that his wife is pregnant. Mm-hmm. Pretty certain it's Mike Vrabel's, and she's naming him after Mike Vrabel.
No!
She's naming the child Michael.
No, you can't name the child after your. Oh God.
After the bull, baby. After the bull. Oh, Patriots.
Oh God. Is she gonna put a junior on it? Is she gonna be Mike Jr.?
No, I hope not. No.
This is Mike, middle name Vrabel. Don't ask.
Don't ask. Don't tell. Stop. Don't tell. Stop laughing at me. I'll fix my fucking camera in a second. Give me a second.
I'm gonna fix your camera for you on November 1st. I'm counting down the days.
I'm so excited.
Counting down. I'm excited to peel everything off. For those not in the know, this is because Jackal keeps all of the film on his electronics, on all of his hardware. You know, the satisfying piece of film that you get to peel off when you buy something new? Yeah, he leaves that on there because he's a fucking sociopath. And so what you're seeing is his camera recording through the layer of dead skin, and he won't take the film off. It's on his TV, too. He's got his stickers up there. You know, Mike, you can go over and beat his ass for saying that Jey Uso was going to win. I'm going to fly over there and beat his ass for leaving all the stickers on the TV.
Bring it. I got 6 months to batten down the hatches. Bring it on.
Bitch, you got less than 6.
I know which window's open.
I'll open one forcibly with a rock.
You know who has even less time?
Who?
Ooh.
Everybody in the NFL right now, because the season is rapidly approaching as we speak. It is less than 100 days away, which is so nice to say. And to kind of mix things up, whereas last year we tried to go team by team by team by team when we were 32 weeks away, that fell through real fucking quick. However, instead we can go division by division. That's only 8 weeks. And there's a lot more to talk about than just a single individual team. Because up first, I told you gentlemen about this earlier, as we can take a little in-depth look about, in my opinion, one of the most fun divisions to watch in this past offseason, and that would be the AFC North. That's it is quite entertaining to watch everything go down right now. And for those uninitiated, those uninformed, that would be the Cleveland Browns, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Baltimore Ravens. Those Ravens, as of which are the current and front runners to win the division yet again, followed by the Bengals.
Not saying much.
And the Steelers, and then the Browns.
No.
I kind of want to start.
Being the tallest midget.
That's whoa. Who would be Snow White then? Goodell?
Yeah, he'd probably sleep with some of them. Mike Vrabel?
If it's an open marriage, I guess so.
What CEOs have short wives? Let's find this one out together. I'm very intrigued with the Brownies right now because they have been one of the most dramatic, bumblefucking idiotic teams to watch over the past couple of years, because this is also the same team that decided to pay hundreds of millions of dollars to a, I think, no longer alleged, it might still be alleged, so I'll just say alleged pervert, sex offender,
Yeah.
whatever one it may be, Deshaun Watson, and then Deshaun Watson turned around and decided to snap both of his Achilles in the same season. He's still on the team, by the way, because he got
and might start.
I'm surprised that he's still on the team. Like, they didn't nothing.
Well, they still have 2 years left of paying him hundreds of millions of dollars.
They're riding out that contract because they said, if we're going to pay you 100% guaranteed of this money, you're fucking playing whether you like it or not.
Wow.
Whether you like it or not, we're going to wheel you out there so that you can play if you're getting all of this guaranteed. If it was anything less than 100% guaranteed, absolutely he would be fucking so far gone, it wouldn't even be funny anymore. But they still have Dylan Gabriel, Shedeur Sanders, and I think Kenny Pickett is no longer on the team. So that is their quarterback room right now. And they have a very, very... I did some research today. I feel like the Browns have a very sneaky good roster outside of the quarterback. Outside of the quarterback room, I really like what the Browns has going for them right now.
Jalen Green. Who's that?
Not Kenny Pickett. Not Kenny Pickett.
It's the Browns, not the Greens.
Not the Greens. Shedeur, Dylan Gabriel, Deshaun Watson at quarterback, Quinshon Judkins, and Dylan Sampson at running back.
It's a hell of a duo.
That's a fucking nice 1-2 punch right there. I think Dylan Sampson is going to be a sneaky pick in fantasy this year. Followed up with a Jerry Jeudy, KC Concepcion, wide receiver 1 and 2. KC, another excellent fucking pick by the Browns as well. Harold Fannin Jr. at tight end, unfortunately had to let David Njoku walk. Love that man. I think he is on the Chargers now, but Harold Fannin Jr. is definitely a viable replacement. And the defense is just getting kind of better, but this is also
one of the younger defenses in the league.
Very young defense. Very young defense. It's weird when...
But a lot of fantastic fucking players on that defense.
When Myles Garrett was one of your oldest players on the roster, and Myles Garrett was only 30?
30.
Yeah, that's an extremely young team.
I think he's 31. Yeah, he was either 31 last year or this year.
Yeah. Like Mason Graham right in the middle. The man that they got in the Myles Garrett trade, Jared Verse. Carson Schwezinger. Enzo Ward.
What, rookie of the year, right?
Rookie defensive player of the year. I don't quite know. My only hang up with the Browns still is their quarterback and their coach. I feel like Todd Monken, found out that's his name. I don't know if I believe in him just yet, but the Brownies have a lot of picks coming up. The Brownies are going to have a lot of youth. That's a good thing.
Did you hear the chitter chatter that Adam Schefter was farting around with?
Go on.
That the Browns may be, they're going to try this season because you're supposed to try,
Absolutely.
but that they're going to be holding out for a certain name in the upcoming draft.
Do they want to be a part of the fucking Arch Manning lottery? Oh my!
I mean, if they have, if they're
God.
kind of unsure on quarterbacks right now, get a Manning.
Right now, Deshaun Watson is listed as their starting quarterback.
Yeah.
Shador is number 2.
To me, it kind of sounds
Jerry
like
Jeudy
it's a
is
little.
your-
To me, it sounds like it's a little bit of like, hey, we're unsure of what's going to happen at quarterback, so let's put people in positions that they can make the plays, they can play football, they can do it well. Let's give the quarterbacks every opportunity to succeed, see what the fuck happens, and then maybe they do go for an Arch Manning if they need it. You know, like it's a little bit of like give yourself every opportunity to succeed and say like, well, if there's problems, this is the spot that we're sure it's at, and this is the plan moving forward.
Don't know if they get it though. I don't know if they get it though, because I, again, legitimately feel like that it's going to be a battle between Arizona and Miami. Like, I don't think either one of those two teams are going to win any more than 1, maybe 2 games this entire year. Like, I think that is going to be a battle between those two teams, because taking a peek at the Brownies' schedule, and then we'll bump on over to the next team. It looks like the AFC North drew the AFC South and the NFC South. So realistically, just getting a quick glance at this, their hardest games are realistically just the divisional games, because other than that, it's Jacksonville, Tampa, Carolina, New York, the Jets, Titans, the Saints, the Texans, the Raiders, the Falcons, the Giants, and the Colts. I don't think the Brownies are going to do too bad. I think the Brownies might actually surprise some people. That's a pretty good schedule. That's a party schedule.
Again, the only reason they're going to be losing games is quarterback.
Yeah.
And their wide receiver room is still not deep. Like, they have KC, but Jerry Jeudy as your number 1 is not ideal.
No, he's not.
He's not a true 1 wide receiver. They don't have that big star wide receiver yet. So
if that's what I would go for in the draft, not another quarterback, I would target a wide receiver any fucking day of the week, just to bolster it, to give your quarterbacks a fucking fighting chance, if anything.
Yeah.
I made a little Jackal prediction, spoiler, whatever you want to call it, earlier, and I think I might do another one. I think the Browns might be a team to kind of watch in about 2-3 years' time. I think like that 2029, 2030 season, I think the script might flip. I don't know if we'll even still
if they can actually start figuring shit out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the Browns have such a good base, but it's the fucking Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and what happens when we have to pay this defense now?
True. Very true. Well, you're going to get a lot of fucking money once Deshaun Watson finally kicks the bucket out of the league.
Very true.
You'll get a lot of money back.
I bet that's probably what they're banking on, honestly.
Which should be done here soon.
Get Deshaun out. The younger guys, you still got to pay him at some point, but how many of those young guys is one Deshaun Watson money-wise, right? It'll work out.
Just like how someone else is also about ready to kick the bucket on their way out of the league. This is the final dance. This is the final dance. This is the final go around. This is Aaron Rodgers, old man time, Father Winter's last year in the league.
Wasn't it?
We thought, but he never.
Wasn't it the last dance when he tore his Achilles, and then it was the last dance before that? This man's gonna do so much fucking. This man's gonna do so much fucking ayahuasca. He's on the same fucking stem cell treatments, the same doctors that Rey Mysterio has. He's found the fucking fountain of youth and is fucking playing on a fucking peg leg. He don't do shit anyway. He just stands there and sometimes throws a football. He's gonna play until he's 90. Somebody's going to have to kill him on the field. I'm sick and tired of him.
I would agree with you if he didn't come out and say, this is it. This is the last one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. Good.
If he
Then
did
take him out early. 16 weeks early.
Oh, well, the Steelers are on the Eagles' schedule this year, so I mean that does make sense. As always, it is.
You won't be facing Drew Aller though. He's 4th ranked. He's the 4th sitting QB.
Right now, Aaron Rodgers, your QB1.
Yeah, he's Penn State QB. It sounds about right.
Followed by Mason Rudolph, Will Howard, and Drew Aller, all the way down there. Jalen Warren, Rico Dowdle, your 1-2 punch in the running back room.
Solid running back room again.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
DK Metcalf, Michael Pittman Jr., Jeremy Bernard. I actually did not fucking know that Pittman got moved from the Colts to Pittsburgh.
That's a good move.
That one's fucking.
Because they opted to pay Alex Pierce. They saw higher upside in Pierce.
They only could pick the one, and they fucking chose Pierce. That's wild. I like
so
it.
the DK, Michael Pittman, Jeremy Bernard, and then I think they have Eli Heidenreich on the back end somewhere. That's a solid little wide receiver room.
Don't forget about Lil Roman Wilson as well. He's still there waiting.
Yeah, they keep on believing in him, and he does not pay off ever. But they did they brought back their version of Amos. Holy fuck, Darnell Washington. Big son of a bitch. They paid Pat Freiermuth, but then they were like, we're going to keep Darnell Washington around because, good Lord.
Just for the run game. Just for the pure sake of run game.
Yeah.
He's going to catch 2 passes. Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington, your tight end room. Shout out to tight end number 3, old friend of Aaron Rodgers, old Bob Tonyan, somehow still in the fucking league at 3rd string.
Just chilling. He's just chilling on the bench. He's not actually out there. They lost Alex Highsmith?
Looks like it.
He's a linebacker.
Oh, there he is. Sorry.
He was sitting on the other side of the line from TJ Watt, and that's why their defense actually got kind of intimidating for a while. But
my thing is with the defense, because this is the first year. Hold on. Let's do the math here. Let me.
Yeah, this is one of those defenses when you look at a defensive line and you see the names Cam Hayward, TJ Watt, Alex Highsmith, you're going, fuck. And then they also have Jalen Ramsey, who's past his prime. They have Jaquan Brisker, who's pretty good. But
Steelers have always been a decent defense.
What were you doing in January of 2007?
I was in my junior year of high school. Man, that makes me feel old. So I was in class or at track practice, probably.
Because that is the last time.
You say January, right? Or
January.
June?
January.
Okay, yeah.
January.
Cold that is the last time. That is the last time the team name of the Pittsburgh Steelers had a coach that was not named Mike Tomlin.
Yeah.
Because this is the first year since 2007 where a hot boy is going to be in charge of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike is good. I didn't say it's not a Mike.
It is still a Mike. Yep.
Mike.
They didn't go too far. They didn't want to get confused.
No. Mike McCarthy. They kept everything the same in the office. Coach Mike across the board. Mike McCarthy reuniting with Aaron Rodgers. My biggest thing with Pittsburgh this year, what the fuck is going to happen to the defense? What is going to happen to the defense? Because in my mind, McCarthy has always been an offensive-minded coach 10 times out of 10. Tomlin, a defensive coach 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, he's always had a decent base of a defense around anything else.
Yes.
They've always had kind of like a sneaky running back room, and then he never had to worry because he had Ben Roethlisberger for like 10 years.
Years.
Who's their defensive coordinator? Did that change?
Defensive coordinator. Let me check my
because I mean that's really who's doing all the defensive shit.
Patrick Graham. Graham.
Who it was last year?
Formerly, nope. Ooh, looking at his little docket, not confident.
No,
This is the former Raiders defensive coordinator. Mike McCarthy brought him over to Pittsburgh.
Woof.
Yeah. So
maybe you don't take the Steelers defense in fantasy this year. Maybe
no.
Maybe,
We can let
I mean, like,
someone
if you're
else have that one.
desperate. If you're desperate.
backup.
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
good thing they could do is, hey, this is what worked last year. Don't fucking change it too much, or something like that. Like,
You'd hope. You'd hope.
it would be,
Or
it would
it's
be
a new
really
coach trying to
unfortunate.
change everything to put his mark all over the place. Put his mic all
It
over the
would be
place.
really
It's
unfortunate.
McCarthy.
Like the Bears. The Bears were always one of those teams where you're like, I don't know about their offense, but their defense is going to be fucking stellar. And then they got a new coach and it got fucking ruined. If that happens to the Steelers, boy, oh boy, I think they go with like 4 wins.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot of talent on that defense. It's getting older. They have an older team, but they have a lot of talent. And if somebody fucks that up, boy, oh boy, Mike McCarthy's not going to last long.
Yeah, and their schedule's a little bit harder than the Brownies since they won the division. So whereas, the Browns had the Giants, the Steelers have to play the Eagles. Whereas the Browns had the Jets, the Steelers have to play the Patriots. Whereas the Browns had the Raiders, the Steelers have to play the Broncos. It's a little bit of a harder schedule this year.
Yeah.
But what I can see happening right now, and everybody on TikTok is going to agree because I've already seen people making jokes about this. I think that the Steelers' offense is going to do just barely enough better than their defense. They're going to go 9-8 again. They're going to make the playoffs, get first rounded, have the 20th pick overall in next year's draft, and not be able to select a premium quarterback for like the 15th year in a row. That's exactly what's going to fucking happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming they got Ben Roethlisberger round 1. I don't remember. I wasn't watching, NFL drafts then. I didn't fucking care. I was playing football. I didn't care about the draft. I just watched it because players were playing.
Good answer.
But it was one of those, like, he was there and he was just there the whole time. And then when he left, they went, fuck.
Now what?
Yeah, and their answer was nothing. They couldn't figure it out for the life of them.
Nope.
They had no fucking idea.
And it's not been anything since. However, one team that does have an answer at that quarterback spot
For now.
answer is the team that is second favorite to win the AFC North, and that would be the Cincinnati Bengals. Because when was the last time Joe Burrow played a complete season from start to finish? The Super Bowl run when they made the Super Bowl and then lost to the Rams?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think that was the only year that Joe Burrow was actually able to play from start to finish because every single I feel like
Let me the fuck down last year in fantasy.
I was going to say, in our past couple of fantasy leagues, I feel like I'm talking with the 2 people who've drafted Joe Burrow in each respective year.
No, I had Josh Allen last year.
Oh, Josh Allen.
I had Joe Burrow last year.
Granted, I had Josh Allen when he had no wide receiver, so it was just Josh Allen when he could run for 4 touchdowns.
Yep. And Era had Joe Burrow with fucking turf toe. That was it. It's just his big old toe. He couldn't walk on it good.
I was like, anybody want to trade? Oh, nobody trades in this league.
Oh,
Great.
Speaking of which, I found out a way to if we can have all of our other people, let's try it again. We can have all of our other friends who don't know football do the fantasy with us. However, I can just take their soul out and I can just put a robot in to control their team so we can actually trade with their players instead of having them sit.
Yes.
Again,
Please. Yes.
Whoever the fuck it was that had Cam Scatterbo, like, I just wanted him on my team before he got injured. I was like, I want the dude with brain damage. And then he got injured. I was like, I still want him. I still want him on my bench, injured. Like, I want him to be my cheerleader.
I think Soup picked him up just because his last name was dumb.
Yeah.
I think that was the only.
I never touched the fucking team. When I faced them, they had 2 active players.
To the people that are in our fantasy league that don't know football, It's fine. We understand. That's what you guys are our friends. That's why you're in the
We just
fantasy
need
league.
bodies.
We just
bodies.
And not even bodies. We need warm bodies.
Yeah.
We need people that'll check the app. And even if you don't know what's happening, just know it'll be funny for us. And you should say yes.
The fucking member of this fucking podcast doesn't set his goddamn roster. Fuck me.
So big. Yeah, I won the fantasy league last year. Dog, it was fucking AI drafted.
AI auto drafted.
Your fucking team,
he didn't even
dude.
set up
Shut
a manual pick. He just fucking let
The
that
entire
shit
time.
fly. He typed in a team name and hit save.
Yeah. Great. Speaking of just letting that shit fly, that's what the Cincinnati offense is going to have to fucking do this year again.
Yeah.
Joe
Doing what they do every year.
Air it out.
63 points. Hope that's enough.
Fingers crossed. Joe Burrow, Joe Flacco, Josh Johnson, and Sean Clifford are your Cincinnati quarterback room with a running back duo of Chase Brown and Samaje Perine. Samaje Perine still kicking. Not so far out of the 3 running back rooms we've looked at. That is the worst.
Yeah, I was about to
Chase
say
Brown
every
is
other
surprisingly good.
team we've
Perine?
gone starting off strong. Here are the names, and these ones like. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Chase Brown is one of
they're
those
alive.
sleeper running backs. Chase Brown is good when you don't expect him to be because of the team he's on.
It's going to be a random Thursday when they're in Cleveland in a fucking snowstorm. He's going to pop off for 500 yards and 4 touchdowns, and one of us is going to have him on the bench. And we're going to rifle our phone out of the window. However, the Bengals have the best wide receiver core out of them all. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. That's it. Andre Iosivas.
Yeah, that one.
Iosivas.
Bless you.
Followed up. Thank you. Mike Gesicki still kicking the tires at tight end. Old man
Yay.
Mike Gesicki with the
Still
worst
out
gritty in
there.
the fucking game. The Bengals O-line got a little bit better. I will give credit where credit is due. Because they tried to make moves. As they sent a couple picks to the Giants to grab Sexy Dexy. Dexter Lawrence is on the Cincinnati D-line.
So, that being said, they have Boy Mafi. Shamar Stewart might actually have a year. Who knows?
Lamar Stewart needs to have a year for this fucking defense.
Dexter Lawrence, Jonathan Allen, and Miles Murphy? Other than that, do you know anybody on that fucking defense?
Max Hill and DJ Turner. Michigan boys.
I meant besides for them being on Michigan. You ever hear anything about them? You ever hear anything about this defense?
I have.
No.
They do have a guy on their defense. His name is fun. At least it's Sir Taylor.
Jaw, sir.
About Shaka Hayward.
Apostrophe Sir Taylor.
Okay.
Oh, don't look at
Jaw,
don't,
sir.
don't look at Kyle. Don't look at Kyle, Mike.
I know.
Careful with Kyle.
That's all.
Cincinnati is going to have the same issue that they've ran into every fucking year. Is that
Yes.
and this is real. This is going to be real easy analysis. So Cincinnati fans, sorry that you're not getting much, but this is legitimately it. That all we can talk about of your goddamn team so many months out. Can Joe Burrow stay healthy? Can your defense fucking do something? That's it.
Yeah, it's hard to win a game when it's like, okay, hopefully our offense scores between 45 and 70 points. Something in there. When they face the Ravens, who fucking knows what's going to happen? It's going to be a score of 54 to 45.
It is amazing football for us to watch. It is phenomenal football for us to watch. It is so fun. It is great. Shootouts are awesome. But I'm willing to bet that Cincinnati's defense has been bottom 5, if not bottom 3 in the league for the past 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
That's not good. You cannot win games with doing that. That's what happens when you have like $400 million tied up between 3 players on your fucking offense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
T. Higgins, I need to be the highest paid wide receiver 2 of all time. You're aware of what repercussions this is going to have on the team, right? I need to be the highest paid wide receiver 2 of all time. Oh, good. Here goes nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it. Your defense needs to show the fuck up. Your defense need to do something. Shamar Stewart, your first round pick after all last offseason. Do I go back to Texas A&M? Do I go to the NFL? All that him and Hahn got him 11 tackles with like a sack, I think. It wasn't much. It was much of nothing. He needs to do fucking something. Dexter Lawrence being there, that should command some attention.
Yes.
Will Shamar Stewart actually fucking step up, though? Will Boye Mafe actually do something? Your guess is as good as mine. We don't know. We won't know. Their schedule, a little bit easier than the Steelers, but a little more harder than the Browns. A little more harder than the Browns. However, one team left, and we'll wind things down here
with one of the worst quarterbacks. In the fourth spot. In the fourth spot.
Oh boy. Yep. The Ravens. The Ravens at the top.
One of the best quarterbacks. One of the worst.
AFC North with Mike's favorite quarterback of all time on their team. The Baltimore Ravens, the front runners to win the AFC North, led by Lamar Jackson, Tyler Huntley, Joe Fagnano.
You got it.
Fagnano, I'll say. I almost said the other one.
Pagano?
You can't say that in Pride
Thank
Month.
you. Uh-huh.
That's the only time you can say it.
Well, one of those is in the fourth place spot. Never mind.
Actually, it's Fagnano. I was even wrong.
What? Oh, Mike. No. Mike,
I missed that first N.
Mike, his name is Diego Pavia. You can't call him that.
He's a fucking asshole.
Allegedly. Please don't
call him his goddamn government name.
You know, you put the allegedly in there. It's fine.
No, he's a fucking asshole. There's no alleged about it.
That one, not me. That one. Go after him, Mr.
This is
Pavia.
me. I said it. What's he gonna do? Kick me in the shin?
What did Triple H call indie guys, like vanilla midgets? I think Diego Pavia is a vanilla midget, actually. A vanilla midget housing. Sorry, I got to use the correct terminology.
There you go.
Led up with the best running back in the division, Derrick Henry, Justice Hill, with Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, and Devontae Walker in the wide receiver room.
Not the strongest wide receiver core, but hey, we're still here. Every year they're just like,
in other places.
Fine.
Yeah.
Because they don't need to. It's just Lamar. They just need to.
Yeah, they have Lamar Jackson. Somehow. They don't need to throw the football at all. They just need a center. No. And they can just hand that off. It never needs to leave a hand at all.
My issue with the Ravens offense is that
trying to say their left guard's first name.
They let
what? Ravens left guard?
Oliva Vega?
Bless you.
Zelina Vega. Then she got fired.
Vega? Oliva Vega. I'm going with Oliva Vega. Lock it in.
I think you might be right.
Oliva Vega.
Meanwhile, on right tackle, there's Roger Rosengarten.
Oh, nice. Good old right guard. John Simpson, that's a name that sounds racist. I'm just saying. Allegedly, sir. Allegedly.
Offensive line.
Stop.
Nate Wiggins is a name that sounds racist, but it's just the wig at the end.
Always the double G ones. It's always the double G one.
Yeah.
My issue with the Ravens offense is that they got rid of Isaiah Likely. They got rid of Isaiah
went, Mark
Likely.
Andrews is good enough.
Mark Andrews is old. He's a very young man in normal consensus, but in NFL terms, he's grandpa. He's
in dog years.
Mark. Yeah. That's the thing, because he had a started out awful year last year. He had a really bad year last year, but then it got better as everything progressed.
Yeah, people think he's going to be the breakout star on the Ravens this year.
I don't think so. I really don't think so.
No.
Even then, would he be a breakout star?
Yeah, more like the star.
Well,
is
they think he's
shining.
just going to have one of those comeback years, and
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Backup is Durham
maybe
Smythe.
being a name that they didn't think would be as helpful as he is, maybe, but I don't see him making that much of an impact.
I'm willing to bet that the Ravens are going to be the absolute opposite. The Ravens are going to be the opposite of the Bengals this year. I feel like the Ravens offense might have a bit of a hard time moving the ball. Maybe through the air. I feel like they're going to have no issue running it because of the Lamar-Derrick combo. As soon as they went, oh my God, we can run Derrick Henry, they had a lot of fucking success. I feel like those are going to be the only two players worth grabbing. But I feel like the Ravens defense, especially because their head coach now is Jesse Minter, if I'm not
Roquan
mistaken.
Smith, Trey Hendrickson. It's a terrifying combo.
Yeah, Jesse Minter. He was the DC for the Chargers last year, a name that me and Mike are very familiar with because he was the Michigan defensive coordinator with Jim Harbaugh when Michigan's defense was winning them a national championship.
Oh,
they also had a handoff artist.
They also have a hand. They have fucking 9. We'll get to the NFC North in either 7 or 6 weeks from now. We'll save the NFC East and the NFC North.
A man that's going to lose his own starting job to Kyler Murray.
Yikes! Well, he'll get it back when Modern Warfare 4 comes out. Don't you worry.
Or when Kyler Murray can't see over his offensive line.
That too. Very short, small fella. Maybe that. Oh, another vanilla midget. Well, never mind.
Not so vanilla. Chocolate
I'm not going to say that. Yeah, Mike said it. Mike said it, so I didn't have to.
If they get together, they could be a swirl cone.
Oh, yummy! I get those from Dairy Twist. Those are delicious. Oh, the creamy freeze. Oh, now I want ice cream. Let's wrap this up. I want to get some ice cream.
I have Reese's Klondike bars in the freezer.
Oh, I need fucking those. The Ravens defense is going to be really good. The Ravens defense is going to be very good. They could have been even better if they actually had the Max Crosby shit, especially with Jesse Minter at the mound. Just my issue with the Bengals is their defense. My issue with the Ravens is their fucking offense. My issue with the Ravens is everybody that's not named Lamar or Derek. That's it.
That's a short list.
That's fair.
That's a short. Well, it's a long list of people who I'm actually worried about, though.
Oh yeah.
The Ravens' schedule, on the other hand,
wasn't too bad.
I would put it on par with the Steelers, unfortunately.
Oh, I don't remember it being that bad. What do they got?
We'll quick blow through it. The entire thing at Indy, taking on New Orleans, taking on Dallas, taking on Tennessee, at Atlanta, at Cleveland, taking on Cincinnati, at Buffalo, taking on the Jags, taking on the Chargers, at Carolina, at Houston, taking on the Bucks, at Pittsburgh, taking on the Browns, at Cincinnati, taking on the Steelers. Wow, their final 4 fuck. The Ravens' final 4 games of the year is all divisional. Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Bengals, Pittsburgh to close out the
hell of a run.
season.
That's gonna fuck them up at the end. I take it back. This schedule sucks. This schedule sucks.
Here's a question.
Answer.
Because I thought about this when they did the trade. Last year, was Trey Hendrickson healthy for the whole year?
No, he had a back.
That's what I thought, because I don't think he's ever had a fully healthy season either. He had 11 tackles and 4 sacks. So they took him instead of Max Crosby. To me, bold choice, because you took a dude that, again, I don't think he's ever had a full season. I'm not sure. He was good at the beginning, and then he has had a slew of injuries.
Yeah.
I mean, happy for the Raiders because they kept Max, but man, I think that was kind of a bumblefuck of a pick.
He didn't even have that good of a season last season because he did have a back. Only 11 tackles, 4 sacks, and 1 forced fumble. Picked in 2017. He is 31 years old. He is, I believe, 1 year older than Myles Garrett. So they're hitching their defensive wagon to a horse that might not have a lot of gas left in the tank.
Yeah.
But I think to close things out with our look at everything, we'll kind of give our little picks of the division, kind of a nice punctuation on everything. I don't think that I'm going to actually go. I think I'm going to go Steelers win the division. Barely, not impressive at all. I think Steelers barely eke it out. I'm going to say you know what? I'm going to say Bengals second, Ravens third, Browns fourth. But I think it's going to be very close. I think everybody's going to win between at least like 5 to 10 games in that range because their non-conference schedules are fairly easy since they have both the NFC South and the AFC South. So I'm going to go Steelers, Bengals, Ravens, Browns.
I think the Ravens can win the division. I mean, they're the favorite to do it anyway. So, Browns definitely the last. And then I think Bengals second, Steelers third.
Ooh, Mike.
Steelers have the hardest schedule.
Easily.
It's Aaron Rodgers is his final season.
Reuniting with his former best friend, then enemy, then like.
Enemies to lovers.
Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like with him and McCarthy. Just saying.
He will have a solid running back room, solid wide receiver room.
And he's real good at handing off the football and having other people do the work. Real good for
Sure,
running
he
back.
likes to stand there like this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hand it off to a running back and stare.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I'm hemming and hawing because I think there's a real chance Steelers could win this division again, and this division is a bucket of yuck again.
Used to be really good.
Used to be,
the bucket
this
of
used to be
yuck,
one
I
of those.
agree with. Yeah.
This used to be one of those divisions where you knew your team was going to get fucked up when you encountered this division. You were going to get dunked on by the Cincinnati Bengals. They were going to throw up 60 points. The Ravens were going to knock your ass around, and the Steelers were going to knock you out. And then the Browns are the Browns.
I would say all that is now in a division out west. I think a nice out west conference took that, or division, whatever.
I agree. So, as of right now, I'm going to say Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, Browns.
There we go. Done. AFC North, enjoy it. You guys are done first. That means you got to wait even longer now. But if you guys watch more than the other ones, then we know to talk about the AFC North a little bit more.
Tell us players to watch.
Feels good to talk football, some actual smart football, not just, but I think the Lions and the Eagles are going to do real good. It's a little old after a while. It's nice to actually look in depth at stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next division? What do we get? What's next week?
In the AFC, I was sticking the AFC. Mike, you get to pick the AFC, either the East, the South, or the West.
Power's in your hand.
Take your pick.
You know what? I don't want the South's heat, so let's take the West.
AFC West next week.
AFC
Coming
West.
on up.
All right. Well.
We got to talk about the Chiefs then. Oh, gross.
So speaking of,
get it done and out of the way. Get it done and out of the way.
Speaking of, you know how sites and like radio stations like to propose stupid fucking trades?
God.
The Lions give up Sam Laporta and get a first and a seventh. I was like, the Chiefs.
Oh.
No.
First, okay, but not a fucking seventh.
Thought about it for a second. No.
A seventh is just a slap in the face. That's like going, hey, he is good enough for a first. Not that good.
Yeah, here, take this used condom too while you're at it. Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's pointless. It does nothing for me.
No, that accomplishes nothing for the Chiefs either. They don't.
Well, I mean, they get
they're fine.
yeah. Even though they're
Do they
going to
want
start
him?
Travis Kelce, and he's going to get 2-3 touchdowns all
That's
season.
just hypothetical. No.
Yeah, but Travis Kelce's good reality TV. That's what they have him for.
That he is.
Travis Kelce's going to get married in Madison.
He's
Square
good for
Garden.
Unreal NFL Edition.
Oh God, I think I'm actively. Oh God, I think I'm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead. So anyway, AFC, what'd you say? AFC West next week.
Yeah,
So if you
AFC
want to
West.
hear us slander Kansas City for an entire episode, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. So that way you're notified whenever we post. New episodes coming out every Saturday at noon. Also, go to w.gg, use code 3COUNT when you check out. Save yourself 10% on tubs. If you want to find more of me, you can find me over at twitch.tv/EraV1 or youtube.com @EraV1Music. New videos coming out every couple weeks.
Oh, twitch.tv/Jackal Joker, youtube.com/Jackal Joker. I don't feel so good.
I want us to be the bumper sticker on your car. Just our faces or our logo. Either way, it'd be fun. And if you don't like us, that's okay. I'm going to be the entity crawling through Jackal's window tonight.
Sleep paralysis, Mike. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am the Hat Man.
That's a good merch idea, though. We should make stickers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be dope. Why not? I think he
threw up on himself, but if you want
he's covered in vomit. I don't want to.
We could call it a KO win, and I'll just count 3 out loud.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't have to touch him.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, ring the bell. He's gross.
God,
He's gross. Yeah.